Hello, welcome everybody to another Hobby CNC with Dave show. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Um, got the usual suspects here for my crew tonight, Mr. Paul and Mr. Ryan.
Wah, wah.
Paul, you want to start us off? Tell us what you've been up to, what you're doing.
I've been working on the last piece of my Ranger CNC Christmas challenge,
Hot
and I
diggity.
just realized that it's a fail. So I got to start it again in the morning and make a change to it. But I only have one more piece to print, put it together, make a video, and by golly, I might be the first one in with
I'm
my
I'm pretty
video.
sure you're in the lead right now, from what I've heard. I could be wrong, but
Well, judging on what how well my project is coming out, if somebody else enters, they're a sure winner. So if you want to win some neat stuff, enter this contest. I'm telling you, the bar's not that high.
uh, well, I hope there's lots of entries. I hope
I
there is.
do too. I'd like to.
I'd like to
There's
get
some
rid
good
of
stuff.
I'd like to get rid of a 50/40.
Yeah, there's some just there's some good stuff to be won in this contest, and if you don't enter, you can't win.
You
So
can't win if you don't play, right?
that's right.
All right, Mr. Ryan, what say you, my friend? You still hanging lights and all that jazz?
Yeah, just about wrapped up on all my light stuff for the year. I have one more house that I have to do, and I'm waiting for parts to come in for that. So that's pretty good. That'll get done next week. That's a permanent lighting job, so that's good. Oh, it looks like Jerry saw my video that I put out, uh, sponsored by your mom.
Yeah.
Was I was actually on the roof the other day, and I put out a video the other day as a follow up to the Hobby Lobby stuff, and about how difficult it is to get the filament now. And I was on. I had to go down and do some adjustments on the roof, and there was frost on half the roof, so I couldn't do everything yet. But instead of going back down the ladder and waiting and all that, I was just sitting up there on the roof, and I was like, well, I might as well finish filming this video.
Hmm. Yeah. Why
Video
not?
sitting on a roof.
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, I for one watched your video about the Hobby Lobby stuff, and I don't know what their deal is with the filament, but I know, and I even left a comment. I don't know if you saw it, but I've kind of run into the same thing with my local Ace Hardware here. I have a Ace Hardware just, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 miles down the road, and I try to go there, buy local, like they say, and but so many times I have needed something, and I go, well, I wonder if they carry that at Ace, and I get on their website and I see it, and in my haste, I don't read all the fine print.
Uh,
I leave, jump in the truck, and go over there. And I get over there, and they go, "Oh yeah, we sell it, but it's on the website. You got to buy it. You can pick it up in like 2 or 3 days or whatever." And I'm like, "That's not quite the same as shopping local. If you got to
yeah.
do it that way."
If you're going to do that, you might as well buy it on Amazon. Just have it delivered
Exactly.
to your house.
Exactly. So my Ace and even my Tractor Supply. My Tractor Supply is probably a half mile down the road from Ace Hardware on the other side of the road. So a lot of times when I get pulled out from Ace, I can turn into Tractor Supply without having to cross traffic. So a lot of times if Ace don't have it, I'll try Tractor Supply. And so many times it's the same kind of thing. Oh yeah, we carry it, but
On
we
the
don't carry it
website.
in the store. You got to order online, and then I'm like, well, that Amazon guy does that, so
Yeah.
I can order it there, and they'll bring it to my house. So I don't know. It's a little frustrating. Like I said, I always try to shop local and help them stay in business because I know they need the business. Uh, but
Yeah, well, I just ordered some filament about a half hour ago, and it's not going to be here until the 18th. They're,
Did you order
oh,
that
okay.
on the big A, did you?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me
Wow.
tell you, what brand of filament did you order?
This time, well, my son, as you can see, the big Solval is operational right now. It's
Yeah.
firing up to try something. But I've been spent the last couple days trying to print part of a helmet for my son, and doing some testing on this machine to figure out like it doesn't like overhangs is what I've discovered is one of the quirks of this machine. But it uh, I lost complete track of where I was going.
Well, I asked you what kind of filament. Yeah.
The filament, yeah. So for that we were using Creality, and the Creality filament's been fine. So I ordered 2 rolls of white of that, and then I'm trying Tech Bears, which is one that I haven't used before. But that's going to be a black PTEG. Well, yeah, there you go. All right. So yeah, so I hadn't tried it, and you're muted.
Oh, you lost your audio. You lost your audio, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this professional outfit we got going on.
I know it. He's got a foam cover on it and everything.
I know, right? He's got the same one as this one.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Nope, nothing yet.
It worked until you reached over and picked up that thing of filament, and then it quit.
Yeah. But yeah, so I ordered some Tech Bears. I ordered some of the black that I will need for a big project. And that project is going to mean that there's going to be some changes in the background. But they had 5 rolls for $33, or no, 4 rolls for $33 or something like that. Yeah,
that's a good price.
Yeah, and it's Pet G, so we're gonna. It's about time to put the Solval to work doing some big ones, big prints. But,
after using Pet G, I don't know why I even buy PLA anymore.
Yeah, it's a good filament to use. I think a lot of people do that. Dave's trying to get back in.
Yeah,
he keeps falling off though. There you go, moving stuff around. But yeah, so that's right. I remember now that Dave has talked about using Tech Bears. So, but it was what I believe it was 4 kilograms of black PTEG, and it was $33. Where's it at there? Yeah, $33.99.
Wow,
on Amazon.
Now,
Yeah.
do you use mostly matte finish or do you use shiny finish?
It depends on what I'm printing. Like for the Ranger CNC parts, I kind of like the more matte. But it really doesn't. It just whatever I end up buying.
The matte seems to hide lines better, I think.
Yeah, it definitely does. So now we got some other parts going on this thing. Well, to burn up some of the white that we have left, but we're not going to have enough for what my son wants. So
have you tried any higher temperature filaments in either one of your enclosed machines, like carbon fiber or anything like that?
No, No, I haven't. I haven't bothered with it. I do have some ASA that I've had hanging out for like a year and a half, but I've never printed it. I hear you now, Dave.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Okay, you can hear me okay?
I
Yeah,
can hear you,
I hear you.
Okay, well, let's see if I got the
but you must have turned your lights out or something.
I don't know what in the world is going on with the camera.
You broke yourself.
It
Yeah.
is well, y'all just keep everybody entertained for a minute. I'll get to the bottom of it here in a minute.
Dave didn't pay the electric bill today. Sitting in the dark. But yeah, so like, but the Soval, I because I've been wanting to do um, more a video on it because I haven't done one yet, but I just haven't had time to mess with it. But um, I because I was running into some problems and I needed to do a bunch of tests to figure out what's going on so I can fix it. But overall print quality is pretty good with that machine. I've just discovered with this helmet thing that it doesn't like doing more than 45-degree um,
Overhangs.
overhangs. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I just have to keep that in mind when I print with it. Um, the stock settings in it were like, doing 70-degree overhangs like they do on the bamboo. But yeah, this thing doesn't like that. But
Jerry says that ASA is new and improved ABS. He buys it
yeah,
all the time.
yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
It's good stuff. I when I got into 3D printing, the one I was intending to, um, I was designing a new rooftop box, junction box for solar stuff, and and I was going to print it out of ASA. So I had gotten a pretty cool design for it done, and but then I had an Ender 3, so I wasn't printing ASA on an Ender 3, and since then I've just kind of given up on that. Although it was a cool project, but yeah, so whatever. But the we're also working on.
Hey, he's back.
Oh, there he is. We can see him now.
I think I'm back now. Can
Oh,
you
there
hear
you
me?
go. We can actually hear you too.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's
Yeah, I just shut everything off to get it to straighten out because I don't know what happened. But anyhow, when you said tech bears, I was saying this is all I've been using for, I
Yeah,
don't know, probably ever since Larry Galt told me about it. And I bought some of this the other day. This is just some black, of course, off of Amazon. Uh, Ordered it one day, got it day after the next, and it was, I think, $11 and something.
yeah, yeah.
And
It's not badly
it's the
priced.
it's the Pet G.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah. I ordered the a 4-pack of it, and it was $33.99.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's yeah. If you order a bunch of it, um, you get a good deal like that. But
yeah.
all right, well, I
More
apologize for all the
hubbub.
technical issues, but anyway, before we get started,
Yeah, Andy, it
I
does.
I wanted to ask about. Uh, I wanted to ask. We talked the other night briefly about the new Vectric Easy Carve deal. Has anybody tried that? Let's see a show of hands if anybody's tried that. I was just wondering if anybody's got anything good or bad to say about it.
I have
But
not.
I got an email from Vectric today saying I ought to give it a try, but I've never
yeah,
tried it.
yeah, I probably got the same email. Saying I got one from them too. Um, but
I'm gonna look and see if I've got one.
now I see Jerry's. Where did see it? Jerry says never heard of that brown. Is he saying he never heard of Tech Bears?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one that when you go to Amazon and search filament, it may or may not pop up. But somebody I'd never heard of it, a couple of years ago, I guess, and my friend Larry Galt said something about it, and they said that's what he used, and I tried a couple of rolls of it, and I've been buying nothing but that in fact, pretty much all of that you see back there is Tech Bears, other than a few specialty uh, things. But had good luck with it. Of course, I'm not as finicky as most people that 3D print because I'm not printing any of that little artsy fartsy stuff. I'm printing brackets and stuff like that at least 50% infill, if not 100%. Drilling and tapping it just like it's metal and stuff like that. So
Heck yeah.
I found that it's a whole lot easier. Uh, let's say I'm using some of that black and I just want to make a plate and then tap a couple of holes, threaded holes in it. What I do is I just use the same hole size. Like if it's quarter 20, the hole size for a quarter 20 tap, if you're putting it in metal, is 0.201. So I usually put like 0.203 or maybe 205 because I know it shrinks a little with the plastic. And then I just take it out there and run a tap through it. And I find it's easier to do that and know that you can get good threads than to spend time doing the threads because you can put them in there and have it try to print the threads,
Yeah.
but they almost never work. I found it's just easier just to do the straight hole and tap it just like you would metal, and the screws go right in then. So I've had real good luck doing that.
I just use the threaded inserts.
No, well, that's even better if you
Melt
got,
those suckers
especially
in
since
there
you
and
got
be
one of
done.
them newfangled Ender 3 heat things.
Heck yeah.
That works pretty good. Okay, so let me scroll down the comments. Has anybody
Yeah.
said that they have
Dan,
used?
Dan did.
I got it, and I'm not into 3D cards. They sent me the beta to. Oh, okay. I see. Well, I'm just curious. You know, I'm not that much of a 3D guy, so I just wondered if anybody tried it and had anything good or bad to say about it. But well, let's see. I got all behind because I had some stuff queued up, and then I had to shut it off when everything went to crap. Let's see if I can.
So,
While I'm queuing it up, we can go ahead and talk about it a little bit. Did y'all see the latest uh, video from CNC Labs? I
on
can't
the
remember that guy's name. I keep wanting to say Daniel, but I don't think it's Daniel. I think Daniel's the other guy.
you mean the bench?
The workbench. Yeah. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. I have some thoughts
Uh,
/ questions,
well,
but
let
you
me.
can evidently get the model of it from there. Like it's free.
Yeah, and I did that.
Did you? Okay.
And I was that's one of the things I was fiddling around with before the show. But let's. I can share my screen here. I don't know if it's going to make that much difference or not, but oh, not that, Dave. Hit the right button for crying out loud. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. So there's the green blob. That's all I see, but I think y'all can see this.
Yep.
Yep.
This is this guy here. I keep wanting to call him Daniel, but I don't think that's Daniel. I think he's somebody else. I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, he did this. It's a nice looking workbench. I'm trying to find there it is, I guess. But it's all done from a bunch of different plywood. I think there was a total of like 7 sheets of 3/4, and then I don't know, 3 or 4 sheets of 1/2 inch or something. I can't remember what the material list said.
Yeah, I think.
But there's a lot of
12.
stuff there. That's a really expensive bench.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's like $1,000 workbench made of plywood.
Yeah. Well, and I'm thinking this is, as I was watching this, I kept thinking, wow, that's a lot of daggum plywood. And then I looked at down below in the description, they had the cut list or whatever, the, material list, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, well, I get it, because it's probably sponsored by CNC Lab since he's designing it and building it and they're putting it on their channel. So, he probably didn't really have to buy all that stuff. But yeah, it's cool looking. But like you said, that's $1,000 or more bench
Yeah.
with plywood. And now this is just old Dave talking. When old Dave makes something like that, even if I do splurge to put the fancy plywood, and when I say fancy, I'm talking about,
Pure bond.
you know, yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about any Baltic birch or anything like that. But usually, what I do is I figure out how to make the inside frame and all the stuff that nobody's going to see. I figure out how to make that as cheap as possible. Either use the crummy plywood for that, or even a 2x4 frame.
Yeah.
Something that, and like I said, it's a dadgum nice thing.
Yeah. All cut on the 4x8.
Yeah, all cut on their big one, and he was using the really showing off the automatic tool changer, which looked pretty sweet, I have to say. Um, but but yeah, that's an expensive operation, and they said I got all excited when I said you can get the files free, so I thought, well, let me go ahead and download it. But then after I downloaded it, just before we were going live here, I tried to extract it because it was a zip file, and turns out it's a whatever the extension is for Aspire. It's not
Oh,
VCar
Oh,
Pro, and the folder said Vectric files, so I always think, well, maybe they're going to do it both ways, so anybody can do it. And after that, I thought, well, I can't even open them up to look at them, but I'm betting that if you did, it's all probably laid out on a 4x8. So that still means if you don't have a 4x8, you're going to have to break it all apart and
yeah.
do it other ways, or something like that. But anyway, it was sure enough a cool looking bench. I really liked the end result he got. It was nice, but I'm like, wow, that's a lot
Yeah.
of,
that,
lot of
that's a
free.
lot of cutting boards, isn't it?
In fact, let me while I still got this thing up here, let me scroll down and see.
Yeah, it was the first thing I thought of when at the beginning when he goes, yeah, this workbench took 12 sheets of plywood. I was like, holy wow, wow. I mean, that thing's got to
Okay, I
weigh
guess it was. I
three
guess it was
tons.
over here. If you go over here to download the free design, and it takes you to their website. Yeah, let me share my screen again here. We'll throw this back up here. Uh, yeah, here's the cut list: 3 sheets of 3/4 birch, 3 sheets of.
Oh no, that's the ultimate alt mill.
Oh, am I on the wrong one? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Where's the?
Go up, go up, go up.
Okay, here we go. Here
There
we
you
go.
go.
3 sheets, 3/4 birch, 4 sheets of 3/4 poplar plywood, 7 sheets of half-inch birch plywood, 1 sheet of 1 inch plywood, and then two
I
sheets.
don't even know where I get that.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't
So
know. Like I said, I guess it does say VCarve Aspire. Now that's kind of confusing because I thought it was just Vectric Aspire, not VCarve. Because when you go to download the files, let's see if I can do this again. Maybe there's two different ones, and maybe I downloaded the wrong ones. Let's see if this one. Dave. Okay, now, okay, so they do have the vectored files. I just hit the wrong one. I hit that download button. And see, here's the one that's for the CRV 3D file. So that's the Aspire one, I think. So let's take a look at this. We'll see if we can open this up.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, see, it's all laid out in
Woo!
4x8 sheets. So there's still some work to be done if somebody like me wanted to do it with a 4x4 instead of a 4x8. But there's probably only a few pieces like this one, these pieces that are really long.
Yeah.
And I noticed it looks like a lot of this stuff he's just cutting multiple pieces and then laminating them together for strength. And I'm like,
Yep.
man, dude, that's like it's nice, but it's it wasn't designed with cost in mind, looks like.
No.
That's a heavy workbench too.
Yeah, that's what I was like. 12 sheets of plywood, no matter what the thickness. That's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. But like I said, if you got oh, my froze.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You can still hear me though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well we won't worry about it then. I got too much stuff going on here. Let's see if I can. How do I do this?
At least you're not froze with a funny look on your face or anything.
Yeah, it could be worse. I could be
Yeah.
picking my nose or something.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to.
Nope. There you go. Dave broke it again.
Yep.
He's gone again.
Ah.
Oh, there he goes. So
Oopie.
well, the that filament that I ordered, I said I ordered 4 rolls of the black PET G.
Uh-huh.
That's not even half of the black that I need
Holy cow.
for this project, and I was trying to be as conscious of cost on that as I could. So, it's gonna be a bit painful.
Now, is this project for you or for your son?
No, this one's for me.
Oh, for you. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It'll be here in the office here. So, but yeah. Well, and that's not even. Well, that's about half of the filament overall that I need. The black is all for the background. So it's yeah, it's gonna be a fun project, but it's gonna be kind of costly as far as some filament is concerned. Nobody wanted to be my filament sponsor. That's all good though. That's how it works. But it'll look cool when it's in the background. When it's all
See,
done.
my downfall is I usually feel the need to make a prototype first, and then you're doubling the amount of filament you're using. But
yeah. I usually run through 3 or 4 iterations of something before I'm happy with it. But with this one, I've already kind of done some of that work to begin with, so I should be okay once I get the first piece made.
yeah,
I should be all right.
are they all the same or?
Yeah, all the black ones are the same.
Oh, okay.
It's like the background.
For it goes on the wall, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we're going to end up having to move this guy over to here, and this guy over to here.
And then the back wall is going to be where you're.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where all the the printer stuff. All the printers will be on the where the Sovol is now. So, we'll see. Hopefully, it'll turn out. Should be pretty good. And
Well,
if
I've been
not,
watching that snap maker video. I sure would like to have one of those snap makers. Boy,
it's a
that's a
cool
nice.
machine. They are a cool machine. I'm very envious of Earl because Earl's on the hook on one of those. So that's going to be a good way to go.
I haven't heard any updates about Vectric 13 at all. It's
Changes the pricing, Kenneth. You know they're going to make it higher.
oh yeah, it won't be cheaper.
Harry says my wife wants me to move the prusa out of our kitchen. If I had a printer sitting in my kitchen, well, I did when we were on location. You know, you can. I did have the printer like kind of on the counter, but that was temporary. That wasn't long term. So I think I would blame internet throughput. Wonder if his ISP is having issues.
I don't know.
I don't know. He wasn't before, so I don't know what's happening now. But yeah, I'm going to download I was planning on downloading those plans for the workbench, and my thought was to just simplify it because I don't think that it. What like if you look at that picture that he was putting up of the video, the ends are multiple layers thick. I mean, it looks like it's 4 inches thick.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a lot of wood there. I mean, yeah, for a workbench, you want it to be heavy because you don't want it to move. But if I'm building it out of plywood, it's because I don't want to build it out of something more expensive.
And you figure out how much a sheet of 3/4 inch birch plywood weighs.
Yeah. So it's a bit. A 4x8 sheet. It's every bit of 50 pounds. I wouldn't doubt by itself. But that'd be pretty cool. I think did he just keep gluing plywood together? It seems like it. Yeah, like he was doing a lot of lamination on it for that project, but that's a sturdy workbench.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, looks flat.
Oh yeah, I need to build a workbench for the shop at some point, but so maybe I'll modify those plans that they've made there to build what I want, but I don't need a 4x8.
Those legs that you made for the Ranger CNC, those would make a good workbench leg.
Oh yeah. If you don't need drawers or anything like that in it, yeah, that thing's rock solid. It won't move. Like it's you cannot make that thing rack or anything. It's pretty stout.
Now, is that one piece of plywood on the top?
On the Ranger,
yeah.
Yes, but it's in 2 pieces actually because it's wider than 4 feet.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So it's got like a 4 foot wide section and then I think it's like a 4 or 6 inch wide strip. I think 4 inch. Yeah, because it's like 52, 53 inches wide, something like that. Hey Jack, how you doing? We're waiting for Dave to come back, maybe.
Yeah, maybe his internet's acting up tonight.
Yeah, he fell apart on us a little bit. So he froze up and then tried to fix it and did not fix it. That reminds me of back in the day when he would be out in his shop doing a show, and he would touch his microphone and it would just send everything into chaos.
Yeah, I remember that.
the Teed line. What am I printing? It's there's it's parts for my son's mask that he's printing out. It's a something called it's like a hornet mask. I don't know. It's some I don't know. It's a weird looking mask. It's got like horns that go way up. It's kind of strange. Something hornet. I'm not really sure about what it is though. But the Soval is right now not doing what I told it to, because I did tell it after the third layer to pause. So, and it is not. It did not pause. So that's and the P1S right there has some other parts on it that for this mask thing that he's printing. He was trying to do them on his A1, but when you get masks going up so much on the A1,
Hey, he's back.
Well, that's our show for tonight, folks.
There you go.
Man, I hate Windows.
What did
Did you have a few updates, did you?
This computer, I come in here in the morning and I turn it on and it stays on all day.
Yeah.
Until I go to bed at night. That's one of the last things I do is come in here and turn this computer off. And so it's had all day to do those stupid updates.
And then it decides now.
But I don't know if that had anything to do with the problems I was having. But when I went to try to go shut it down the second time, it pops up and it says, yeah, keep your computer on. We're doing your update. And I'm like, what the hell?
No, don't do the updates.
I tell you what I need to do. That computer that I have out when I live stream out from the shop, it's a year or two or three newer than this one. Basically the same computer, but it's newer.
Yeah.
And I don't have the problems out there as I do when I'm in here. So I need to bring that one in here, I guess. And I don't know. This one getting so old it just can't cut the mustard anymore. But anyway, I'm not touching any more buttons. But one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, we've already touched on it a little bit, talking about the filament stuff. But how many people out there, I just learned this today, just today. They may have been making them and selling them for 5 years, but I just saw it today. Ohm Tech sells an embroidery machine. Have y'all seen that?
No.
I had no idea. And I ran across a little Facebook ad and I clicked on it. And they had like a little, I don't know, YouTube short or something on there. And it looked pretty cool, but I'm like, who knew? I didn't know they were, I thought they were strictly CO2 lasers, and then they kind of graduated to the fiber lasers and all that other kind of stuff. But I had no idea they were doing an embroidery machine, and I would screen share and show it to you, except now I'm not touching any more buttons. So you'll just have to kind of picture it in your head best you can. That's all. Or go to Facebook and you might find it there. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. I know there's been a few folks that their wives, I think, have embroidery machines. But anyway, that's news to me. All right, let's get to the main topic before what it is probably about. Yeah, we're already 45 minutes in. But one of the things I was thinking about is, if I'm not mistaken, it was just about, I think, 2 years ago, give or take, that Mr. Ballard got his P1S and he did a live unboxing and all that, and then made me start wanting one. And I have had mine right back here um, just over a year, right at a year, something like that.
Yeah.
And I think about all the stuff. And when I say stuff, I'm not talking about junk stuff. I'm talking about useful stuff, brackets and, you know, that kind of stuff. I have made a ton of stuff. Now, of course, a lot of it I've thrown away because either it's served its usefulness or I use that for a while and then go, oh, well, I think I can make it even better. And I change out to something better and then throw that, make a rev change or whatever you want to call it. But I got to tell you, that has been a great little printer. And I'm sure Ryan would agree.
Heck yeah.
Uh, but I got to, every once in a while, I like to go to good old YouTube University and just type in their search thing, their search bar, just something very generic. So I did that today. I went in there and I just typed 3D printer, no brand name, no nothing. Just type 3D printer to see what would come up. And of course, there's a gazillion videos, but the ones I was searching for are the videos done by people that were trying to pick the best, um, best printers of 2025 and stuff like that. And out of the two or three videos that I watched, every single person, and I just randomly picked stuff, but every person that I watched said that still to this day, the Bamboo P1S is their favorite printer. And, they said some other, they was talking about the Elegoo and the Creality, what is it, K something Max or something like that, that those are good printers, but nobody's still been able to touch the Bamboo. So,
Yeah, and now they've come out with the P2S, which addresses all the any gripe that everybody had with this one. They put a color screen on it. They changed the nozzles to be the same style as the A1, so that they're quick change. They did a few other things,
are you? I hate to even say anything because we start messing around, we'll probably lose you next. But is that mic working? Because it doesn't sound very loud to be from that mic right in front of you.
Let me look because
I mean, I can hear you, but it's not near as much volume as what should be with it sitting right there in front of you.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not talking loud enough.
But well, that's fine. Don't mess with it too much, or the whole show crash. But anyway, there was a lot of mentions. There was one guy, and I know you featured him on your show, Ryan. Frankly Bill,
Yeah.
like that. He was one of them I watched, and he was one that said, yeah, the P1S is still the best out there, and especially now because I think
you get one for
I
$300.
would go look, but I'm afraid to touch any buttons on here. What I think it's about $600 with
Whoa.
the AMS.
Oh, yeah. With the AMS, I think it's $549.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's even better. So a little less than $600. And see, if I remember right, I think I paid just under $1,000. I want to say it was like 980.
Yep.
Something like that. Which I'm not complaining because but now the prices come down. They were talking about the prices of the A1 like Paul's got. And just all of them, how they're still just great printers. They're just even better now because they cost a little less. And that a lot of the other companies, although they are making a better printer now, they're still not quite. In fact, one guy, he said, I don't mean to sound like a Bamboo fanboy, but he says, I can't help it. They just work.
Yeah.
And I know that's exactly the thought I had. I took that thing out of the box, set it up there, let it do its thing, it calibrated whatever it does, and it's just worked like a champ ever since.
Yeah.
And that's the
I'm,
way 3D printing should be and should have been for a long time. But it was all that tinkering stuff before.
yeah, I'm looking at Bamboo's website right now. The P1S by itself is $399, and with the P1S combo is $549.
That's
Um,
not bad.
That's a
no,
great price, I
and
think.
if you get the AMS 2, it's $639.
If you get what'd you say, the AMS
The,
what?
the new AMS, the AMS 2.
Oh, okay. Is it
What's the
is it
difference
better than the
between?
other one?
It has like kind of like a filament dryer built into it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Still 4 slots though, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, but that's well, they have it shown here as being $509 off.
Wow. Now, how much is the P2S?
Let me go back and look. Do 549 by itself.
By itself?
Yep. $799 with the combo.
Yeah. Well, anyway, my point was that even if you're not a fan of bamboo for whatever reason, whether you like the Elegoo or Creality or whatever, there's lots of good deals on good printers. If you've been waiting for a good deal whether to get one for yourself for Christmas or get it for somebody else, uh, but definitely some really good deals with the bamboo. And also, one of the guys, I think I can't remember if it was, well, that one guy, I don't even remember his name. It might have been Frankly Built. I don't know. But he was mentioning that one of the cool things now is Best Buy now sells 3D printers and they sell the bamboo. And the cool thing is they sell them for the same price that you would get from the bamboo website.
Mm-hmm.
They're not jacked up or anything, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty sweet. Yeah, the down part right now on Bamboo's website is everything's on back order pretty much. The H2C, which is their new style filament changer one, that one's available, and the H2S is showing is available, and the A1 is available. Everything else is on back order.
hmm.
Heck yeah, that's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, lots of. Well, let me ask you guys here on the panel then, if you were going to buy a 3D printer for a friend of yours that didn't have a 3D printer, didn't, but just wanted to get, talked about it and wanted to get it, and you say, okay, I'll get you one for Christmas. What 3D printer would you buy?
P1S.
Now, give us some thought.
I'd say
Spit that out
either
so I
a
can finish the
A1.
question.
I'd say either a A1 or a P1S.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
They're
I
both
guess it
great.
would depend on your budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were more budget minded, you'd go with the bed slinger A1 instead of the other. But
Well, Jerry says that he's heard there's a feud between Bamboo and DJI, so the DJI guys are dumping a lot of money into Elegoo. Interesting.
How are DJI and Elegoo connected?
They're well, they weren't, but the Bamboo guys came from DJI.
Oh, I see. I see.
I like Harry's comment. He says he'd give him the one he's using now so he could upgrade.
There you go.
That's a true friend right there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I broke this one in for you. There you go. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. The Centauri Carbon is awesome. That's for sure.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that would be another good contender.
Yeah.
I know
If you
Sean
don't-
sure likes his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now Sean just unboxed something. What was that he did?
P2S.
The
Oh, Sean got
P2S.
one?
P2S.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, he just did I think it was a pop-up stream, but he was unboxing the you remember when he was on your show Saturday and somebody asked him what's going to go in that blank space and he kind of him-hauled around, and that's why, because that's what the thing he unboxed is what's going in there.
The new toy. Ah, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Kenneth says he likes the Centauri Carbon printer, just not the business side. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, supposedly they're still working on the color change on it, but supposedly.
Well, remember back, I don't know, it's probably been a few months ago now when Bamboo was kind of pissing everybody off, thinking you were going to be locked out and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Well, I used their, what is it called? Bamboo Studio to send the file. Of course, it's just going from here to there on Wi-Fi, so it's no big deal. But I quit doing any firmware upgrades, all that. I thought, you know what? It's running just fine until I have a problem with something. I'm not going to, and that's been months, and every time when I start it up, I get those windows saying, "Hey, there's a new thing. You want to get it?" And I say, "Nope, no, thank you," and just keep right
Well,
on.
I didn't think I would like that Wi-Fi to send the files over, but that's the only way I do it now. That's,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, and Ryan mentioned, there was a lot of hubbub about the little cheesy screen that comes on these. I'm fine with it because I never look at it.
yeah.
Every once in a while, if I've got something running, I'll walk in and instead of looking at the monitor to check the status there, I'll hit the button just because, it's gone to sleep or whatever. And I just hit the button and go, oh, it's got 17 minutes left or whatever. But other than that, that's the only time I ever look at it. I never try to use it for anything else. I'm always right here on the Bamboo Studio. And like I said, I'm not, it's been a year since I bought this, and although I've 3D printed lots of stuff and probably bought a bunch of filament between then and now, I'm not one to keep up with the pulse of 3D printing like Ryan and Jerry at 3D HP and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of this stuff, I don't even know what's going on. But when I watch the videos that I watch, I'm like, well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Because from what they're all saying, Bamboo's pretty much the top dog.
Yeah.
And
what's interesting though is that they don't have the market share that you think they have. The 50% of all 3D printer sales. This is something I heard from Slant 3D a while back, but half of all 3D printer sales are Creality printers, and Bamboo has 25%
market share in it.
Yeah, Bamboo has 25%, and everybody else has the other 25%. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah. But yeah, the guys, all two or three of the guys that I watched their videos on 3D printing this morning, they all were pretty much in the same boat as far as talking about your favorite ones, the Anycubic and what's it called? The Quiddy or
Sheedy Tech or
Cheedy or however, however the heck you say that name.
yeah.
See, Big Al says, I love my P1S and just ordered over $100 of their filament. I like knowing what color it is and type. Just lazy, I guess. Yeah.
No, it's consistency.
Yeah.
By the way, you can't see him the way my camera is now, but I've just over here off camera, I've got, I bet you, 15 of those stupid spools. I gotta throw those things away. I don't know why I keep stacking them up over there.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like wood skeletons where you can burn them, is it?
Well, I guess you could. It just makes some nasty smoke, I guess.
Smoke, yeah.
But I'll just throw them to where they can put them in the landfill. I reckon something's got to fill that thing up anyway.
To the turtles.
Yeah, yeah. But
Heck yeah.
but anywho, well, all righty. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up before anything else happens. Just some honorable mentions. Like I said, they were talking about Flash Forge at one point.
The AD5X.
The SP08 Max. That's what you got, isn't it, Ryan?
Yep,
the
that's
big boy.
That's that big fella.
Yeah. One resin printer they mentioned was the Elegoo Saturn IV Ultra, which every time I've ever watched a video where they're doing resin printing, as soon as I see the person wearing gloves on their hands, I know that that's not for me.
Yep.
It's
Same
way
here.
too messy because I would have that stuff all over the place. Yeah, I have no interest at all in a resin printer, but I guess a lot of people do. It's pretty cool the way they do it. Yeah, I got in on about half of it, I think. Something like that. I just afraid to push any buttons now. The way things. Of course, it may have calmed down now after I had to let Windows do its thing.
That's all it needed was the update.
I guess.
But, yeah, he who doesn't update.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of good deals. I don't really think I'll buy another printer of any kind. It's tempting though to know that you can get the, what'd you say it was, less than 600 for the P1S and with an AMS, the combo.
Yeah, $549.
It's tempting, but I don't really need one, I guess. I mean, there's been times when I've sat here and I've designed something like a bracket or camera mount or whatever, and I send it over there, and then I think of something else that if I had another one, I could go, oh, I forgot to put this on the plate or whatever. And, but it's not that big a deal because the thing is so fast anyway.
Yeah.
It's not going to take that long. But anyway, I guess we'll get ready to get out of here. If you guys looking for Christmas ideas, go get yourself a new 3D printer of some kind. Lots of good deals. Or buy one for a friend. You know.
I don't have any friends that I'm going to spend any money on.
All right. Miss Paul, you got any parting words you want to share?
No, not this week. I tell you, I would be hard pressed not to wait for that Snap Maker 3D printer. Boy, that's nice. I think that's going to be a big hit.
Yeah,
and it's an $800 range.
Yeah,
$900.
Yeah, if you're doing a lot of multicolor stuff, I mean, it's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. This I bought this with the combo, and I don't know that I know I've never really done something other than more than two colors, and I probably count on one hand how many times I've done that. I just use it just like a basic printer. It's just nice because I keep three or four main colors in there. Um, and a lot of times with the stuff I'm doing, like I said, when I'm usually making, practical stuff. So if I'm out of black, but I want to make a black bracket or mounting plate or something like that, I print it out of whatever I got and I paint it. I just use, takes a couple seconds to with a rattle can. Now it's black. Uh, that's kind of like see, here's the prototype I did of my golf cart thing. And when I made the one that I actually used, it's the same blue color, but I took a piece of painter's tape, set this trim piece and all the little easy go pieces, stuck them on the tape so they wouldn't blow away, and then spray painted them with the cranberry rattle can. So I got a perfect paint match, but nobody will ever know that was blue filament except y'all.
Nice.
That's the way I roll anyway. So
Heck yeah.
all right, Ryan, what you got? Tell them about your gig on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, we got Making It Up As We Go on Saturday night, 9:00. Talking about some of the videos that came out this week, and we got the Ranger CNC Christmas Challenge. So make yourself something cool for Christmas and make a little video of it, and then get it submitted.
Yeah, check out the rules and stuff on
rballarddesigns.com.
rballarddesigns.com.
It all has been updated.
So check it out over there and tune in 9:00 Eastern Saturday night.
Yeah. You know it.
So, all right. Well, we're going to get out of here. Maybe I can at least shut the live off without any catastrophe.
Yeah, if not, we can do it.
We'll try and see if the outro plays. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
See ya.
See.